Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a frigid Rosemont, Illinois for tonight's game against the Fox River Freeze and North Shore Warhawks. The North Shore Warhawks are coming into this game fresh off of a tournament in Boston. I was not there, but Amy, do you want to give us a quick recap on the Boston tournament?
Chris, why don't you give us the recap, because I can't read what you wrote. I don't have my glasses on.
All right. So last week in Boston, the Warhawks didn't have the weekend that they wanted. We went 3-3 for the weekend. The Warhawks did make it to the championship game, where they lost to the Philadelphia Junior Flyers 4-0. That game, we've lost to Philadelphia 3 times this year. And just for some perspective, we were missing Vivian Dior-Ukoff and Aubrey Kroll for that game. We also had some injuries, Amy. Ashlyn Porter was injured, although she played, and so was Maggie McGuire, right? Maggie was sick coming into the game. But we had another injury. I can't remember who that was.
Well, Maggie certainly took a hard hit. She was able to come in and play. And then Violet Vanslow didn't make our final game either. So we were down several players, and several players were hurting. Warhawks, some good things happened. We did a little bit better job with the power play. They certainly didn't give up. We're coming into that tail end of the season. The play at the end of January here in February, it's going to get... Every game is going to be high compete. So we just have to come together, use our practices wisely, and every game, we have to come with that, can't lose attitude.
Yeah, so the Fox River Freeze are from Appleton, Wisconsin. They have a very similar record to the Warhawks. They're 23-4, 123 goals for and 49 gols against. So for perspective, we've played more games. We're 33-8-3, but we have 123 games for and 35 goals against. The Freeze are 3-1-1 over their last 5 games, and they play a lot of older teams. Their last loss was to the Grand Rapids Greenway. They lost 2-0. The Grand Rapids team is a 15U team out of Michigan. And what do you you saw some other older competition on their schedule?
I know that the Fox River Freeze plays Badger City 16U, and the Badger City 16U is actually in the Nihil division with our Warhawks 16U team. So though our 16U team did not face Fox River Freeze, both teams have faced the Badgers. So the Fox River Freeze, I think, defeated the Badgers twice. And the 16U Warhawks have faced the Badgers twice, winning twice, tying twice. So they're, just that they play in the Sabling with our own 16U. So the girls are going to have to bring their A game today. The hockey rankings are, tenths of points away. So it should be a good game here tonight.
All right, like we said, tonight out for the Warhawks, Aubrey Kroll is out again. She centers that third line, I think, for us. And then on our first line, on the Maddie Zolna line, Eureka Ikeda is going to be out tonight too. So we'll see how Coach Bill wants to shift players around. He may keep everything the same and just shift some of the offensive players and cut the lines down. Or sometimes we've seen him move Micah Feynman to winger and out of defense in situations when some of our offensive players are missing. So we're about to get underway here soon. Just as a reminder, 3 15-minute periods. Penalties are 2 minutes, correct, in our league games. And we'll see what happens. Not sure who's going to be in goal for the Warhawks, but I'll let you know as soon as they break. The Warhawks are in their white jerseys, home white jerseys with the green trim and the blue shorts. And Fox River Freeze, black jerseys with a little bit of white trim, white lettering for sure. Fox River now is coming out after meeting with the coach to the net. They're all circling around now. A little bit delayed. There was not a game before this game, so the ice was in really good condition, Amy, coming in. And certainly it feels tropical in here compared to the temperature outside.
I just said it's warm in here. Chris, you just took your jacket off, getting a little comfortable. It's a balmy, 50 degrees warmer here than it is outside at the moment.
So we're about to get underway here soon. Everybody is broken. Fox River is coming out. I'll try not to call them Fox Motors. I guess we got to say Freeze. Playing the older teams, Amy, I'm expecting this Fox River team to be pretty physical, but we'll see. Coming out, the Warhawks are breaking the huddle. It looks like Risley is going to goal for the Warhawks. Warhawks will be going from left to right on your screen. And Amy, you did last weekend all by yourself. It's nice to be back in the broadcast booth with you. Coming out now is the Maddie Zolna line, and like we said, Micah Feynman is winger with Maddie Fazio, with McNiven and McGuire back on defense. And Feynman has it at center ice. She's knocked down, no call. Fox River gets it into the Warhawk zone, and they punch it deep. McNiven is back for it, punched out now, and Feynman's going to pick it up. She plays it off the wall to the neutral zone. Here comes Feynman now, and she's taken off the puck by a Fox River player now. Puck is down in the Freeze corner, far corner. They swing it around to the near side and now up to the half wall, out to center ice, but a nice back check by Feynman to keep that in, and it gets out to center ice. McNiven over to McGuire. McGuire now punches it down deep, and Zolnick gives chase. Fox River knocks her off the puck, and here they come the other way. Puck through the neutral zone, and they pop it into Warhawks territory, but McNiven has it. McNiven now to center ice. It's Maddie Fazio. She's taken down, no call, and Fox River puts it back on goal. McGuire takes it now back in the Warhawk zone. She flips it to center ice and down into Fox River zone, and Ukoff is on there is that Dina Cola, I think, in. And Ukoff has it. Now she gets it to Dina Cola. Dina Cola sidesteps someone in the near circle. Fox River takes them off the puck. Here comes the Fox River defender with some speed now. She exits the zone through center ice. Now Fox River gains the Warhawks line. Fox River on the far corner. They put it in front, and it's knocked away. Ukoff has it now. Ukoff coming up the near boards. This game has a lot of pace. Ukoff over center ice. Ukoff gains the Freeze line. Ukoff in the high slot. She's driven off the puck. She's down to the point. Now it's to Odell in the near point. She fires. It's off a skate in front, and a nice save by the Fox River goalie. 13:15 to go, first period, no score.
So nice action. Ukoff came across the net, tapped it back to Grzetic. Grzetic passed it over to Odell. Odell took the shot, kept it low, through some traffic. So we're going to have Odell and Feynman back on D. Ukoff for the faceoff. Goes out to Hyman. Hyman takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Feynman hustling in. She gets there, knocks that puck forward. It goes into the corner. Di Nicola and then Hyman back on the boards. Takes a player off the puck. Gets back to Odell. Feynman hustling to that puck. Feynman gets in front of the player. Nice play. Circles around the back of the neck. Takes it up the boards. Goes to a Fox River player. Defensive player gets that. Goes off the skate of Feynman. It's going to be Ukoff chipping that deep. I was going to say she has to be tired. Her legs have to be tired. Mihalovic coming in. Mihalovic back behind the net. Mihalovic and Porter are in. And Russell. Mihalovic gets it. Mihalovic takes a shot kind of weak off her stick. Blocked by the goalie. Porter stops that with her hand. Russell gets there. Was hand pass. So Porter tried to... Porter had that. She tried to drop it as soon as she could. Still called for a forward hand pass. So it's going to be Grzetic and Johnson out on defense. Someone's neck guard just came off. They'll have to get that taken care of later. Johnson goes. She enters the zone off a pass from Grzetic. Gets it towards the net. Goes wide of the net. We have Mihalovic giving chase back behind the net. Mihalovic is back there. Freeze comes out with it. They get a pass off to the wing. Grzetic back on D. Grzetic tries to take that player off the puck. It goes to the back of the net. You have Johnson giving chase. She gets to the puck. Porter passes it across to Mihalovic. Nice passage at center ice. She tries to chip it forward off a player's skate. Johnson gets it. She's going to have an entry. She's going to chip it deep before she enters. Bridges on that puck. She's got a Freeze player there with her. Bridges and Vanslow. And then Zolna's back in. So Freeze player coming in. Gets an entry into the zone. Grzetic takes her off the puck. They're on the far boards. Battling a little bit. Warhawks need to get it out here. Goes towards the net. Around the boards. Vanslow gets there, chips it into the neutral zone. Zolna is going to give chase with a Fox River Freeze player on it. Fox River gets there first. They pass it across. Vanslow nicely figures out where that pass is going. Goes back to center ice. Across ice by the Fox River player. They're still in the neutral zone. Fox River gets that off a stick. Grzetic on D. Player gets a shot off. Pad save by Risley. Goes back behind the net. McGuire took a hook there, but she gets it off her skate. She's going to make an entry. She's coming in on the near boards. She's still got the puck, looking for someone to pass it to. Tries to get it, passes it into the back of the net. Ikeda, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Eureka Ikeda is back and in the game. She just had her first shift. So penalty now, 1:30 on the penalty. Sorry about that. I think I said 2 minutes at the beginning of the game. Anyway, we got Ikeda, Ukov, and Fazio with McNiven and McGuire back on defense. Face off in the Freeze zone near circle. It goes to a Freeze player. They try to play it up the wall. McNiven has it. She loses it at the blue line. And here comes the puck. McGuire knocks the Fox River player off the puck in her own zone. She plays it up the far wall. Ikeda has it there. Ikeda at the far half wall now. She's battling with the player trying to get him off the puck. Fox River controls it, and they play it behind the Warhawks net from the far side to the near side. I understand. And now Ikeda has it over center ice now. She gains the Fox River line and puts it deep. Fazio plays it in the near corner. It goes back across. And Ikeda has it to the point now. Feynman at the point. She shoots, and it's knocked away by a Fox River player. Now McNiven takes it at the near point. Fox River has it, and here they come. They try to skate it out. They get it to center ice. 39 seconds left on the man advantage for the Warhawks. Ukov has it. She tries to bring it in the high slot. She's driven off the puck as the Warhawks go for a change. Here comes Fox River. Fox River in the neutral zone, and Hyman drives the Freeze player off the puck. McNiven has it. She tries to send it across ice, but a Fox River player there is to play it, and we're going to have an offsides. So 9:33 to go, 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Warhawks, no score.
All right, on the face-off, it's going to be Russell. He's got Di Nicola and Hyman. Hyman comes out with it. Hyman chips that deep. Need to get there. Fox River gets there first. Goes to Odell. She can't, bounces off the boards. Feynman has it. Feynman circling. Feynman tries to pass up a Hyman. Off Hyman's stick. It goes into the Fox River free zone. Russell takes a shot. Pad saved by the goalie. Fox River at full strength now. And covered by the Fox River goalie. So 9:06 left, first period, 0-0 here. We have Grzetic and Johnson coming out on D. It's going to be Hustle. It's going to be Russell, and Hyman, Di Nicola on offense. So off the face-off, battling for position. Fox River comes out with it. They're on the far boards. Player coming up the boards. Johnson defending. Tries to chip it past Johnson, but Johnson intercepts that. Gets it back to neutral ice. Nice play. Goes across ice. Fox River Freeze trying to get it out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone now. Di Nicola gets it, chips it deep, and then she goes for a change. Hyman hustling back behind the net. Grzetic and Johnson defending, waiting for our wingers to come out. It's going to be Zolna and Mihalovic out there. Grzetic going after that puck with the Fox River Freeze player on. Zolna chips it into the free zone. You got Porter hustling. They're not expecting someone to get there that quick. Goes back to neutral ice. It's going to be McGuire. McGuire gets knocked off the puck by a Freeze player. She chips it back out of the zone, trying to get it to Mihalovic. Mihalovic chips it neutral ice. Fox River chips it up the near boards. Grzetic gets it. She's going to skate with it. She's going to get an entry here. Yep, she does. Then she chips it deep. It bounces in front of the net. Puck is loose there a little bit. Zolna sees it. She doesn't get her whole stick on the puck. Warhawks, that's Mihalovic back there. It's back behind the net. Freeze controls at the moment. Porter giving chase. They're bouncing it around in front of the net. Little bit of a loose puck. One of our players needs to get there. Fox River Freeze bounces it off the boards, chips it into the Warhawk zone. It's going to be McGuire going back behind the net. She's got time to build some momentum. She chips it up the boards. Fox River player coming in, keeps it. Zolna gets it to McGuire. McGuire's going to take a shot. Glove saved by the Freeze goalie.
7:28 to go, first period, no score. Warhawks are playing with a lot of pace. I like to see it. They came out strong, and this Fox River team is playing with good control, so it's a fast game. Ukoff, Bridges, Vanslow, McNiven, and McGuire face off in the far circle in the Freeze zone. Freeze have it. They try to play it behind the net. Ukoff is right there. Ukoff tries to drive a player off the puck. Fox River's going to get it out of the zone to center ice. Play it across ice now, but McGuire is there. Fox River tries to play it down, and a great bye-bye Ukoff. Here comes Ukoff now. Ukoff gains the Fox River line. Ukoff in the far circle. She backhands it across. Nobody's there. McNiven's going to have it in the near circle. She shoots a shot wide. Ukoff is going to control it, plays it back down. A little bit too hard for Bridges, and Fox River has it trying to come out, circling behind their own net now. Vanslow giving some pressure, but here they come out of the zone. Feynman and McNiven back on defense. Fox River player gains the line. She goes wide now, trying to go in. She puts it in the slot, and it's knocked away. Russell has it. Russell plays it up to Bridges. Here comes Bridges. She chips it deep in the Fox River zone. Fox River's going to control it. Fox River's on the boards. They try to get it to center ice. They miss a pass, and Odell has it in the neutral zone. Odell gets it to Vanslow, and Vanslow chips it down deep. Fox River on it. Ikeda first on it. And now that's Russell now giving chase. Puck's to the point. Feynman tries to chip it back, but she can't. Feynman tried to hold the line, but she couldn't. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Fox River with Odell back. Fox River shoots, and the puck goes wide. Warhawks have it in the near boards now, and it goes out to center ice. Russell has it. She gains the red line, and she tries to chip it deep. Ikeda first in the far corner, giving chase. She drives a player off the puck. Maddie Fazio is there. She's wrestling with two Fox River players. Ikeda comes back for support. And Zolna is looking at it as it comes out, and Zolna's going to play it in the near circle. Zolna's spinning, trying to get on her forehand. She backhands it, and the Fox River goalie covers that up. 5:35 to go, first period. Both teams are changing. A lot of pace here in the first period, Aim.
It's going to be Zolna on that face-off. Hyman, DiNicola on wing. Grisetich Johnson back on deep. Puck is dropped. Hyman comes in. She kicks that puck behind the net. DiNicola tries to lift a puck. They're on the near boards. Fox River trying to get out. Hyman comes out with it. She's in the corner. She's got DiNicola. DiNicola trying to get there with a player. Hyman tries to sneak around the net to get a shot in. DiNicola tries to backhand into the side of the net. It's going to be Zolna coming in. She's going to try to backhand it in. She keeps going towards the net. DiNicola gets a shot blocked off a player before it reaches the net. DiNicola giving chase in the corner. Nice job. Or that was Zolna. Zolna trying to get a good position for a shot. Puck is loose in front of the net. Slides to the side of the net. Fox River is going to make an exit here. Trying to come in on the side. So Johnson took that player out to the boards. That player was able to backhand a decently strong shot from where she shot it from, but easily covered by Risley. So it's going to be Porter, Ukoff, and Mihalovic out, and then it's McGuire and McNiven back on D. So Ukoff, far dot, Warhawk zone, off the face-off, it goes back to McGuire. McGuire is going to circle around. She's in the corner with a change of direction. She still comes out with it. She's trying to get past a few players. She chips it past a player. Fox Freeze player gets in front. Porter was right behind, and then McGuire chips it deep. So Mihalovic giving chase. It's going to go in the near corner. Fox River Freeze trying to come out with it. They take it up the boards. A little bit of a scrum there. It's kept in by the Warhawks. Now it sneaks out to neutral ice. McGuire gets that puck. McGuire takes a second. She gets it just out of the Warhawk zone. They're at neutral ice with the Fox River passing it back and forth to each other. They shoot it deep. It goes behind the net, and then on the side of the net, Risley covers.
4:07 to go, first period. This is two teams battling, playing really good hockey right now, but no one has been able to get great advantage. So Ukov, Porter, Odell, Mihalovic, and Feynman. Face-off is in the far circle in the Warhawks zone. Fox River has it at the high circle, and now Porter has it. Porter's going to get it out of the zone, plays it off the wall, and Aslan has it. She gains the line in the far side. Aslan takes a shot, and it's off the net. Nothing happening. Fox River has it, and they play it, and they try to get it out of the zone, and they do. And now Fox River is going to gain the Warhawks line on the far side. Feynman giving chase. Puck goes back, and there's a collision there, and the Warhawks come away with it. It's going to be Ukov trying to play it off the wall. She tries to muscle it out, and it's taken off the puck. It was Vanslow, and now Fox River brings it back. They chip it down. Feynman plays the puck behind the net. She tries to play it up the wall. Fox River comes in, and they get a shot. It goes wide. And now it's Vanslow has it. Vanslow's driven off the puck by a Fox River player, and now it's at the net. And a Fox River player tried to kind of kick that in, but Risley was able to cover it. With 3:14 to go, first period, no score. Warhawks go for a change. Face-off is going to be in the Warhawk zone in the near circle.
It's going to be Russell on that face-off. Puck is dropped. Out to the Fox River Freeze, passes it back to the defensive player. Defensive player takes a low shot, easily pad save by Risley. They're in the corner, two Warhawks there. I think it's Grzetich and Russell battling with two Freeze players. Puck still not moving out. I see it. Russell comes out with it. Nice battle. Fox River fighting in the corners. Warhawks still need to get that out. Puck goes loose on the boards, goes to a defensive player for the Freeze, gets it caught in her skate. She chips it back deep behind the net. Johnson trying to get there. Johnson battling behind the net. It's to the side of the net. Johnson changes direction, tries to take that player off the puck. Still battling. Two Warhawks players. It's Russell and Johnson. The puck is out. Johnson's not giving up. She's battling. It's loose. Fox River comes out with it. But there comes Johnson with that puck. It goes to a Fox River player. We just couldn't get there fast enough on that one. Still battling in the corner. Fox River has two players in there. Johnson's still battling. That goes out to defensive player. Vansel is trying to come in. Grzetich has that. Chips it deep. Zoe Bridges got some open ice. She's got Vanslow. Player takes her off the puck. Grzetich there on the boards. Vanslow. We are in the neutral zone now. Battle on the near boards right in front of me. Player trying to take it out. Chips it back. Zolna's going to see that. She's not having it. Looked like that might have snuck out. Not whistled. It's going to be Maggie McGuire going back behind the Warhawks net. McGuire's going to come out. She gets it up. Freeze intercept. McGuire's going to come back with it. McGuire, if she looks diagonal, she's got Vanslow. Needs to look across height. Goes to a Freeze player. Freeze player shoots that wide of the net. Vanslow hustling on the boards. Chips it out to neutral ice. It's going to be Bridges and Zolna battling. They're on the boards. It's in the Freeze zone. Zolna's knocked off her feet. Bridges chips that back in deep. It's going to be Fazio coming in hard. Takes that player off her feet. She's battling. Fazio's got a player on the boards. That's going to go out to, is it Johnson? Nope. It's It's McGuire. McGuire.
Oh, right.
McGuire took a shot that was blocked. It was loose in front. McGuire's going to get that neutral ice. She sees the players are on a change. She gets it across ice. Nice pass to Ikeda. Ikeda chips it deep. It goes off a Freeze skate. Ikeda hustling in there. McNiven tries to keep it. She can't get there. McGuire is back. She gets that puck. She chips it back to neutral ice. Freeze player tries to pass it. It was intercepted by Fazio. It's going to be McNiven taking that puck. 23 seconds left in the period. Chipped up, kept in by the skate of a Fox River Fleece player. Ikeda and Feynman. There's a backhanded pass intercepted by Ukov. We have 10 seconds roughly left. Trying to get it out of the zone. They're on the boards. McNiven gets that puck. McNiven passes it up the boards. It goes to Ikeda. Ikeda gets it to neutral ice. First period is going to expire. Score is 0-0 here.
So that first period was really, really well played, I thought, by both teams. A lot of physical play, especially towards the end of the period, but it was clean physical play, unlike some of the other teams in our division, which have a tendency to be a little bit dirty. You can tell that this Fox River team, very poised. They play with a lot of physicality and a lot of speed. They try to get the puck to the slot in the offensive zone. I was really impressed with the play of both teams, Abe.
Yep. I do feel the Warhawks just need to keep up that pace in the first period. They can't let up at all. And if anything, they need to gain some momentum into that second period, into that third period. So hopefully they can push through here. Nice to have Ikeda back in that lineup with that late start.
Yeah, so one of the things that I thought was a little bit, not odd is not the right word, but not a lot of high danger chances for the Warhawks in that first period. Do you remember any really good shots or good opportunities for the Warhawks? We had a couple pucks squirt in front of the net, but nobody was there.
Yeah, nothing really significant. The defensive players did a nice job keeping the players out to the boards when the Freeze had an entry or looked threatening at all. So it was nice that they didn't allow anybody to cut to the center. So 15 minutes left in this second period. Warhawks standing up, taking their last instructions from Coach Bill. Everyone's putting their hands in. And then out on the ice, Warhawks will be moving from right to left. We're going to have Ukoff out on the faceoff. It's going to be Ukoff, D. Nicola, Hyman, and then it's going to be Odell and Grzetich back on defense.
So here we go, second period. After a very evenly played first period, we'll see what the Warhawks have to say here. So again, mixing up the lines a little bit. Hyman, Ukoff, and D. Nicola. Yeah, this is the usual line that we see on here for the Warhawks. So checking in with everybody. Ref is checking in, and puck's on the ice, and it goes to the Freeze. Freeze played in their own zone across ice, and now they play it through the neutral zone, and they chip it in deep behind the Warhawks' goal. It's going to be Grzetich first on that. She plays it to the near side half wall and back down. Grzetich still has that. She's battling with two Freeze players there, and now she's being helped out by Ukoff. Freeze punch it to the wall, and it's Hyman who has the puck. Now she's driven off the puck, loses it on the side. Now Hyman on her backhand. Oh, it's just out of the reach of Ukoff trying to get it out of the zone. Hyman has it and puts it up the board, and here comes Ukoff. Ukoff has a bit of a breakaway. One Freeze player to beat. Ukoff fires, and she scores! Ukoff with a great play with 14-16 to go. She got that puck on a breakaway. The Freeze player was coming back. Ukoff felt the pressure, and from the near circle, she was able to take that glove side high, and she put the biscuit in the basket.
Oh, we missed you, Christian. We missed you. It's just not the same without you. So Warhawks up 1-0, 14-16 left in the second period. So score early. We're going to have Feynman is back out on wing. We're going to have Feynman, Russell, and Mihalovic out. So battling that center off that faceoff. Russell battling on the boards. Goes to neutral ice. Chipped in by McNiven. Nice stop by Feynman on the boards. Feynman and Russell. Russell makes an entry. Russell's going to have a chance here. Russell's on the boards battling. Feynman comes in to help, sneaks out to Johnson. Johnson gets a shot on net. Blocked by the goalie. Marked goes down in front. Fox River Freeze going to make an exit here. Johnson takes that player off the puck on the boards. Feynman has that puck. She's going to make an entry. She chips that deep. Russell hustling. Russell looks like she's a little bit tired at the moment, but she's going to... Vanslow comes in, I think. Vanslow in. Russell goes off for a change. It's going to be Zolna coming out. Feynman gets off Feynman's stick. She can't quite stop it. We're at neutral ice. Nice back check by Maddie Zolna, coming fresh legs off the bench. Johnson chips it up to Feynman. Feynman coming in on the boards. Feynman, Zolna keeps that. Nice stop there by McNiven. That's going to be blocked by the goalie makes a stop. Johnson comes up the boards. Zolna trying to get it out. Zolna battling Zolna and Vanslow. It's a little bit of back and forth there. Johnson has it. Fox River Freeze gets that. It goes back behind the net to McNiven. Feynman trying to get off the boards. Feynman needs to be a little bit up a little bit higher to receive that puck. It goes back to McNiven battling. McNiven and Zolna battling in the corner. Goes across the crease. Need to get it out of there. It's going to be a shot that's blocked off the glove of Zolna. Feynman gets that. Feynman needs to hit that puck harder. McNiven hits it hard enough. Gets it out of the zone. Might go for ice, might die. No, it's going to die. It's not going to go for ice, and everybody's coming in for a change. We have McGuire hustling in. McGuire trying to get there. Someone needs to get to the net. McGuire takes that player off the puck in the corner because we had a player, Fox River had a player net front without any defense there. So it's going to be Bridges. Bridges making an entry. Knocked off the puck. Bridges battling. Fox River has it now. A little bit of back and forth. Fox River has a player coming in. Taking off the puck. Maddie Zolna. Maddie Zolna's got one to get by. She goes. She tries to make a move. Player takes her off the puck. Making an entry here. McGuire, there's a pass across the ice. Grizetich is going to get there with two Fox Rivers players. They're on the far boards. Fazio, Grizetich, and Zolnar there. Fox River comes out with it. Player gets past McGuire. Yeah, nice shot blocked away by Risley. Way to pay attention. Goes to neutral ice. Bridges hustling. Fox River has it. Fox River trying to come up the boards. That's going to go to McGuire. McGuire passes it to Bridges. Bridges gets it to Ukoff. Ukoff hustling in. Ukoff trying to take it past the player. She gets past it. She's got her sticks tied up. Oh. Ukoff still hustling there. Nice play. She gets it to center. Gets it to Grizetich. Grizetich is sticked. Shot doesn't quite make it. Ukoff takes a slapper and into the chest of the goalie. So 10:38 left to play. Warhawks lead 1-0.
Yeah, second period action there, and it was going both ways. Warhawks did a really good job. I love the way that the Warhawks are taking these Fox River players off the puck. It's not a check, but they check the hands and take them away. So Ukoff is taking this draw in the freeze zone near circle with Dina Cola and Hyman in, Johnston and Odell back. Johnston keeps it in at the line and plays it up the wall to Dina Cola. Dina Cola dancing with it. She gets it in the slot to Ukoff. Ukoff had a shot, but she kind of whiffed on it, didn't get what she wanted on it, and here comes Fox River the other way. They played across ice in the neutral zone, and now they try to get it deep, but kind of a misplay, and it's going to be played by the Warhawks. It's Dina Cola now, center ice. Hyman has it now. Hyman gains the zone. Hyman in the near circle dumps it back for Dina Cola. Dina Cola sidesteps a player, and she gets a little flutterer on net, but it's covered by the Freeze goalie. 10 minutes even to go, second period. 1-0 Warhawks.
So McNiven and McGuire coming on defense. We're going to have Ikeda, Ukoff, and Hyman in. So off the face-off, comes out. Fox River Freeze has it. Fox River Freeze has it. Warhawks trying to keep it in. Ikeda doing a good job. Ukoff gets it. Ukoff looking for a shot in the corner. She gets it to a nice centered pass. You had Ikeda coming in, but the Freeze saw it as well, so they were able to block it away. Freeze coming up the board looking for a pass across ice. They get a pass across ice. McNiven does a nice job taking that puck away. They're on the board still battling. It's McNiven, Hyman. Hyman loses her edge and falls down. She gets back up there in the corner. So that player needs someone on her, and Ukoff comes on. Fox River Freeze taking it across ice. They're going to get a shot here. Blocked away by Risley. There was a lot of traffic, so good job. McGuire trying to get that puck. They're in the corner. You have Ikeda. Ikeda's going to come. I don't know if she's going to come out with it. It's battle. It's chipped up. It's neutral ice. Fox River Freeze has it. Hyman giving chase. Fox River player gets it deep. Fox River goes for a change. A little bit of hesitation getting that puck by the Warhawks. Chipped up to neutral ice. Fox River Freeze is going to try to chip that in. Ikeda off her stick. It's going to be Ukoff again. Ukoff's going to take a shot. Pad saved by the goalie. Warhawks are on a change. Feynman comes in. gets that puck. She gets it deep. Chip it and chase it. It's going to be Mihalovic. Mihalovic and Feynman are in the corner. That goes to McGuire. McGuire chips it up. Kept in on the blue line. Nice keep by Russell. McGuire chips it up. McGuire's going to get a chance to shoot, I think, here. McGuire takes a shot. Glove save by the goalie. Drops in front of her, but it's covered by the goalie.
Great job keeping that in the zone by the Warhawks. 8:14 to go, second period. Warhawks up 1-0. We got Feynman and Russell and Mihalovic are in with Grzetic and Odell back. Face off in the freeze zone in the near circle. Russell taking this draw. We could get a goal here. This would be great. And it's in the bound. And then Mihalovic is trying to get a shot. She can't get it off her stick. Now she has it. She puts it to Feynman. Feynman takes the shot. She couldn't get it off her stick fast enough. Good shot. And it's knocked away by the goalie. And here comes Fox River up the wall, but it's kept in by Russell. Russell now fighting in the near half wall. Fox River tries to backhand it, and Grzetic was going to come in, but she decides not to. And now, great job by Tessa now to keep that in, and it's going to go to Feynman on the far side. Feynman takes the line. She loses the puck, overskated it a little bit. It's to the line, and Grzetic can't keep it in. Now they're coming now. Grzetic at center ice. She's playing it. Grzetic tries to punch it in, and she doesn't. Feynman just lost it as it got to the line. Now Fox River puts it on goal, and it's knocked away, and Odell has it back in the Warhawk zone, played up the wall, but not out. And now Odell's going to get a chance to take it again. Odell looking. She gets it to Feynman, and Feynman takes it out. Feynman now plays it up in the neutral zone, but it's taken by Fox River, and they dump it back down deep. Odell now chasing the puck back in the far corner in the Warhawk zone. She whiffs on a pass out. She had somebody there, but Vanslow has it. Now Odell has it on her backhand, and she plays it back to Grzetic in the near corner. Grzetic puts it up the wall to neutral ice. Fox River has it. They play it back across ice. They get another entry. But Odell knocks the Fox River player off the puck, and now it's down low, and now a great chance, and Fox River scores. The puck got to the line. The Warhawks couldn't get it out. The Fox River player kept it in, put it in the far circle, and then they had two players there, and somebody was just able to launch run in. So 6:44 to go, second period. 1-1 is the score.
So second period, what I noticed in that period is we were taking our time getting to the puck. We need to get back on track here. It's Zolna hustling. Zola trying to get to that puck. It goes across ice to a freeze player. Freeze player is going to make an entry. They come across ice. There's a shot towards the net. It goes high. McNiven is going to get that puck. McNiven. That goes, that puck was clearly out. I saw it past the blue line. Not called. So freeze player tries to get that net front. Bridges taking off her feet. Vanslow backhands that out into neutral ice. So a couple players go back into each other, and they go down in the ice. Vanslow has that neutral ice. McNiven passes that to Johnson. Nice pass. Johnson gets it up to Bridges. Bridges chips it deep. So Warhawks still need that signature hustle. That goes out to Zolna. It's around the net. Johnson sees that. She's going to sneak in. She's going to shoot it low. Glove save like a softball ground ball from the goalie. So Warhawks are chipping, but they're not chasing as fast as they need to. So 5:48 left to play, 1-1 here.
So face-off is in the near circle in the freeze zone. We have Ukoff and Grzetic McGuire back. Ukoff, Ikeda, and it is Fazio are in and shot in. Fazio tried to backhand one with the freeze goalie right there. Kind of a dangerous play, but the freeze goalie covers it. Looks like the goal came off of the moorings, and the referee is putting that back. 5:43 to go, second period. All knotted up at 1. So Ukoff is going to take this draw, same circle in the freeze zone, near circle, and it goes back to McGuire. She hammers a slap shot, and Fazio almost was able to redirect that in. Now the freeze play it to center ice, but McGuire has it. Zone is cleared, and she plays it back down, and it is kept in by Ikeda. Ukoff has it. Ukoff in the near circle. Ukoff dancing with the puck. She plays it across to Grzetic. Grzetic got that one off her stick in a hurry, and then Ikeda takes a shot, pad save by the Freeze goalie. Freeze have it now, and they try to bring it out. Nice dancing play, and Freeze take it out of the zone to center ice. Freeze gained the Warhawks zone through the slot now. Nobody touched that player, and now it goes to the point. Freeze now, the player takes it in the slot, and now it's chipped up, and Ukov is chasing the puck. Here comes Ukov. She's first to it. A Freeze player drives her off the puck, and now Ukov now. She's 1-on-4 before reinforcements can come, and here come the Freeze now out of the zone with speed. Two Warhawks players back. Here comes the Freeze. Nice skating. She gains the Warhawks zone in the near circle, and now it's McGuire who drives her off the puck. Fox River, another player, has it behind the net. She tries to put it in the slot, but Maggie McGuire has it, and she's going to bring it out. Maggie through center ice. Maggie gains the Freeze line. She tries to toe drag, but can't. Dina Cola had it. She lost it in the corner. Now Hyman giving chase. It's behind the Freeze goal, coming up on the far side. The player put the brakes on. Hyman just clipped her with her stick, trying to get to that puck. So with 4:15 to go in the second period, the score 1-1. The Freeze will go to the power play.
And we'll be on the power penalty kill, not the power kill. All right, so who do we have out there? We have Johnson and Odell, and then we have Zolna and Fazio. 4:15 left to play, 1 minute 30 on the penalty. So Zolna on the face-off. Warhawks need to keep it out of the Warhawk zone here. Off the face-off, chips back. Freeze. They're battling back and forth. Great. Odell chips that. Nice play. That's going to be on that. I don't think it's strong enough to go for icing, so that takes some time off the penalty. So Zolna comes in. It goes to neutral ice. Freeze are going to make an entry. That would look like offsides to me. So Freeze have Warhawks trying to get it out. Nice chip back. Not enough for icing, so Warhawks are doing a good job keeping it out of the Warhawk zone at the moment. Freeze tried to go across ice. Intercepted by Fazio. Fazio battling on the boards. It's going to be Johnson. Johnson makes a nice choice to take it to neutral ice. 46 minutes left on the penalty. Odell chips that to neutral ice. Chipped back, goes back behind the net. Johnson is giving chase. Johnson is going to pass it back to Odell. Odell is going to chip that off the boards. Nice kick by the Freeze player to keep it in. Freeze trying to get a chance here. They're going to go across ice. There's going to be a shot towards the net that goes wide. Fazio, with a Freeze player, in the boards. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Catch by Zolna. Pass up by Zolna here. Freeze player skating around. 10 seconds left. It goes up the boards. Knocked in off the skate. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Warhawks can be full strength. Get a player out there. She's got Mihalovic. Mihalovic knocked that as she's coming out. Mihalovic is giving chase to a player. Warhawks trying to keep it in. It's going to go across ice here. It's going to be Feynman. Oh, Freeze player comes in. Nice play by Maggie McGuire. Had a player coming in strong to the net. Not able to get a decent shot out there. Get in front, Mikes. Chip it up, Micah. Oh. So Feynman taking off that puck. She tries to get a shot in. Goes across ice to Mihalovic. Mihalovic hits a player with her stick. Loose in front of the ice. Feynman chasing to the corner. Feynman gets it back. Freeze player grabs that. Mihalovic and Feynman are back in that corner. Chip the other direction. Ukov trying to meet that player. It goes to McNiven. McNiven gets it towards the net. Feynman on that player in the back. Trying to lift a stick, hectoring that player. It goes to a Freeze player. Freeze still trying to get it out. Goes to neutral ice. McGuire gets that. McGuire circles around. McGuire's going to go. She's going to get an entry. Feynman's going to stay back for her D. She drags it in. Tries to get it in. Loose puck right there. Feynman's going to get a shot. Feynman takes a shot. Goes wide of the net. So... Yep. Nice play by McNiven to take that player off the puck. Go! McGuire. McGuire's going to get an entry. McGuire's going to get past. McGuire takes it in. Oh, McGuire tries to chip it high. Goes over the net. So Vanslow battling. Russell hustling in. Russell and Vanslow. Vanslow chips it in, goes right into the glove of the Freeze goalie. 44.8 seconds, second period, 1-1. Lots of chances by the Warhawks here. We need to just keep it up. I still feel like we're playing in a little bit of slow motion.
Good pressure shift by the Warhawks. Really good control there. So Grzetich and Odell back on defense. Russell, Bridges, and looks like Vanslow and Freeze chip it high in the air. Grzetich is going to play that in her own zone. She gets it up the wall to Bridges, but it's controlled by the Freeze, and they punch it back down. Grzetich has it. She hammers it off the wall, and it goes back, and that is going to go for icing. So with 26.6 seconds left in the period, we're going to bring that all the way back down into the Warhawk zone in the near circle for a face-off. Bridges, Russell, Vanslow, Grzetich, and Odell. Yes, Odell. And it's Russell taking the draw. Puck's on the ice now. It's in the slot, and Odell has it. Odell plays it. She brings it out. Odell trying to bring it to center ice. Puck got kind of caught in the paint chips there, in the ice chips, I should say. And now in the near corner in the Freeze zone. And now it's Bridges with it, and they flick it down to the far corner. And coming all the way over is Odell. Odell now in the Freeze, bring it out to center ice. And a nice back check by Russell, and that's going to do it for the period. So a really even game. 1-1 as we go into the third period. Warhawks had some great chances there in the second period, but they just couldn't capitalize.
15 minutes left to make the difference here. 1-1. Lucas and Risley in an embrace in support of each other, goalie support of each other. Coach Bill, calm. And so nice and easy. Warhawks need to come out firing. You need to say something to get them on. I still think we're slow to the puck right now. I know you think it's a good game, but I think we're slow to the puck.
Well, I certainly don't think it was like the first period, Amy, where we really came out strong. And I know that there were a couple of moments in that second period where I felt the same way you did. It was like girls were looking at each other wondering who should get to that puck.
Yeah. So McGuire's taking a breather on the bench. I think that Maggie, although still doing an excellent job, is a little less than 100% today. So coach giving them some last-minute instructions. So the Freeze players sit across the bench. The Warhawks players take a knee on the ice per the usual. They come in, and they're ready to go.
Quick note. Each team has one power play. Very evenly called game, but a clean game, not a lot of dirty stuff. So neither team was able to capitalize off of their power play.
So we're going to have McNiven and Johnson back out on defense. It's going to be, I think it's going to be Zolna, Ikeda, and Fazio out there. Yep. Nope, it's Zolna, Vanslow, and Ikeda. So Warhawks waiting at center ice. 15 minutes left to play. I'm hoping there's very little puck watching going on in this period. Everybody's taking a second here to come out. Lots of time between this period. I just saw Fazio run off the ice. Hopefully everything's okay and she'll be back in a second. So back off that face-off. Puck's being bandied about in the middle here. Ikeda's trying to come out with it. Vanslow's battling. It goes off Zolna's. Zolna chips it into the Freeze zone, which is then taken right back out to center ice. McNiven back skating. That was offsides. Yes, it's called. Thank goodness. So offsides is the call. You also heard the parents yell offsides too. There are a couple offsides called that have been missed. Nothing too egregious, but times when we had a clearer view of the blue line here. So face-off, near dot. Off that face-off, Ikeda trying to come out with it. Ikeda battling. She tries to pass it up to Vanslow. Fox River player takes it. Vanslow blocks that puck from going any further. Ikeda has it taken away by the Fox River Freeze. Zola takes him off the puck. Vanslow tries to chip that back. She takes it back to McNiven and neutralized. McNiven's going to have an entry. McNiven trying to come in. It goes to Vanslow. Vanslow gets her strong side and take that shot. She does. She chips it towards the net. Goes off the goalie. Goalie's way out. So he had a chance there. The goalie was way out of the net. If that puck came loose, we had a real chance there. So Ukhoff coming out. It's going to be Ukhoff, DiNicola, and Hyman. And then it is McGuire and Grzetic back on defense. So far circle, free zone, 14-11 left to play. 1-1. Off that faceoff goes right to DiNicola. DiNicola takes it to Grzetic. Grzetic chips it off the boards to Hyman. Hyman's in the corner. She's got two Freeze players there. One comes off of her feet. Ukhoff came out with it, but passed it to a Fox River Freeze player. Maggie takes that player off the puck. She was trying to go wide. Maggie loses her skate. That looked like it went out of bounds for a second. So in the corner, McGuire battling with a Freeze player. The player loses her feet. It's going to be Ukhoff trying to come out with it. Has a Freeze player on her. Hyman chips that deep. DiNicola sees it in the corner. She's going to give chase. Can she get there first? She chips it away. They're battling in the corner. Ukhoff is there with a Freeze player. The Freeze player comes out with it going wide across the net. Nice back check by by Hyman. Goes to the opposite end of the ice. DiNicola skating in. Again, this is where we need to hustle to that puck. This is where it's going to make the difference. Grzetic gets it. She's going to get a shot. Grzetic goes wide of the net. Feynman coming in. Feynman keeps that on her stick. Feynman takes a shot. Glove save by the goalie.
13:04 to go. Feynman got that off of her stick really quick. High shot, but it was in the glove of the goalie. So we got Feynman and Odell back on defense. Bridges, Russell, and Mihalovic. And Feynman's off. Johnston just came on to the ice. Face off in the Freeze zone in the far circle. It's on the ice now. It's controlled. It's in the slot. Freeze have it, and they get it to the line and out. That's going to go down. I think that's going to die right before it's icing. Odell plays it back in the Warhawk zone up the wall to Mihalovic. Mihalovic gets it to the line and out to neutral ice. And now it's going to go to center ice, and it's going to be Johnston who plays that down. Johnston plays it deep. Freeze have it. Nice Mohawk play there, but it's still behind their own net. Now it's to the near half wall, controlled by Mihalovic. She tried to center it, but no one was there. Now it plays off the wall to center ice. Back to Odell. Odell in the neutral zone. Odell gains the red line, and now Odell puts it down deep. And it's going to be Odell chipped it to herself. She's behind the goal now. She tries to play it. She has two on her, and it's Bridges who comes in over support. And the Freeze play it to the far side. It is going to be Fazio now who gets on that puck. Fazio pressuring the puck. It's at the far side half wall in the Freeze zone. Two players there. It's to the line now. Odell, she fires a shot. Nice save by the Freeze goalie with 11:51 to go. Third period, 1-1.
All right. Nice shot by Odell. I'd love to see Odell on the slot get his shot off here. So we have Fazio, Ikeda, and Zolna. Russell exiting the ice, and we have McGuire McNiven back. So off the faceoff, Maddie Zolna trying to get that puck. She gets it. It's loose in front of the net. They're battling back and forth. Now we're to the side of the net. The Freeze have it trying to make an exit. They're trying to get it. They get it passed up the ice. McGuire stops that player. She grabs that stick. She goes to neutral ice. It's going to be Ikeda and Zolna. Ikeda tries to get that to Zolna. Zolna, it's ahead. Zolna trying to get it in. Sticked away by a Freeze player. It's on the boards. Goes across ice. It's going to be McGuire. McGuire shoots that. Blocked away. Nice shot by the goalie. So back behind the net. Freeze player changes direction. Coming up the boards. They're going to make an exit. Nice back check by Fazio. Together, Fazio and McGuire take that off the puck. It's going to be McNiven. McNiven back in the corner. McNiven needs a little bit of help getting that puck. She gets it. Ikeda, as their Freeze come out with it, they're going to get a shot. That's hit away off the stick of a player before it ever gets there. McGuire's going to come up. McGuire's coming up the far boards. She's got one player to beat. She's trying to chip it past. They chip the puck away. It was just McGuire there. Hyman's going to get that. Hyman coming in. Hyman's got Ukov. Hyman's going to come in. Hyman she gives it to Ukov. Ukov takes it again. Glove side high. Same spot for Ukov. So Hyman got that puck. She couldn't get to her strong side to get a puck. She passed it back to Ukov. Ukov
puts the biscuit in the basket. And Ukov, who was not at the Boston tournament, is making her presence felt with 2 tonight. So with 10:32 to go, third period, Warhawks up 2-1, and Ukov, Dina Kola, Hyman, Odell, and Grzetic, I think, is at the far side. I think so. 10:32 for the game, and now Ukov takes the draw. She gains the line, but here come the Freeze now, 2-on-1. Grzetic playing D, and she got a nice stick, and now Grzetic punches it to center ice, and here comes Dina Kola. Dina Kola looking, she gains the line. She lays it off to Ukov. Ukov, nice stick by the Freeze player to bring her off the puck. Now the Freeze play across ice. Grzetic will have it back in the Warhawk zone, and now here's Hyman. Hyman gains the red line. Puck got caught in the little ice shavings, and Hyman lost it for a second. Now the Freeze play it back deep, and it's going to be Odell first on the puck behind the Warhawks net. She backhands it up on the wall. She tries to get it to center ice. It's behind Dina Kola now. Dina Kola plays it to center ice. Misses. Oh, and Ukov overskated it. She had a chance, and now Odell overskates it. And now Grzetic has it, and it's played to Bridges, but Bridges lost it in her skates, and the Freeze play it back down deep. Grzetic takes the puck. You got to watch the puck on the boards. It's really nasty on the boards. It's hard to control it. The puck's not sliding at all. And now, fighting at the far side half wall in the Warhawk zone is Grzetic. Bridges has it. Pitchforked by the Freeze player in the slot, but nobody there. Tessa has it now. She brings it to center ice. Nice kick by Russell to save that puck, and she puts it down into the Freeze zone, but not deep. Freeze played off the ball to center ice. McNevin has it. She plays it back down, and now it's going to go all the way to the near corner in the Freeze zone. Bridges has it. Bridges behind her own net. She runs into a player who is knocked down, and here come the Freeze coming out with it now. Freeze take it out of their zone with speed. They take center ice. Now they gain the Warhawks line. Freeze player takes a shot. Pad save by Risley. And it's McNiven who has it. She plays it up the wall to Bridges. Bridges to center ice to Russell. Russell knocks it out, and now the Warhawks go for a change. Freeze have it in their own zone. They played across ice. McNiven back on defense. And it's Akeda with a nice stick, but it can't be controlled. And now Johnston has it, but the Freeze gain the Warhawks line at center ice. Freeze player was looking, and she's driven off the puck, and it's going to be Vanslow. Vanslow playing with a little aggression there. She's trying to get it in the neutral zone. Zolna had it for a second. Ikeda backhands it to Zolna. Zolna tries to play it through the neutral zone, but can't. Freeze have it, and they gain the Warhawks line, put it on goal, padded away by Risley. And now it's McNiven with it behind her own net. She has a player on her. She backhands it. Now she's going to try to bring it out, and she does. Here comes McNiven through center ice. Warhawks have a 2-on-1 as they gain the line. Now Hannah puts the brakes on in the circle. She fires and a pad save. And now it's going to go to Zolna. Zolna in the near circle. Zolna plays it. She's driven off the puck. It's to the line and it's to Feynman now. Feynman takes a shot high, and now it's knocked away, and the save, and Zolna had it for a second. Zolna overskates it. Now she backhands it into the slot. Nothing there, and here come the Freeze out. 2-on-2, nice back check by Hyman, and the Freeze still have it at center ice, and now here they come, and they play it down. Feynman is going to take it. Feynman skates it on her backhand. She tries to play it off the wall. Here comes Feynman. She puts it up to Vanslow, and now to center ice, and it's Hyman. She had it for a second in the zone, but she lost it. Cross ice now, and it's going to be Brooklyn Odell who takes it at the blue line. Now Feynman going back for it in the Warhawk slot. Feynman reverses it. Feynman looking. She can't find anybody. She puts it on her own net. Dangerous play, but nobody was there. She's trying to put it behind the net and just got a little bit hooked. Risley was able to cover that easily, and now the Warhawks go for a change. 6:47 for the game, 2-1 Warhawk.
All right, it's going to be Ukov. on that face-off. Ukoff off the face-off. She tries to get in front. McGuire sees that. McGuire's going to skate it up ice. McGuire's going to get an entry here. She's got Ukoff with her. McGuire is in the corner. McGuire tries to put it. She puts it in the side of the net. Covered by the Freeze goalie. 6:33 left to play. We're going to have a face-off here. It's McGuire and Grzetich back. It's Ukoff on the face-off. DiNicola and Hyman on wings. So nice play for that last goal with Hyman and Ukoff. Can they reconnect again? We're to the corner. It goes across. Hyman's going to get there. Back behind the net. DiNicola is there. It's coming up the boards. Nice back check by Hyman. She keeps it in the zone. It's right at the blue line. It's chipped in. So Hyman makes two nice keeps there and then off ice. It's going to be Ukoff. Ukoff, she's trying to get to the side. She tries to glide it in. The goalie is way out of play there. They're in the corner. That's Bridges coming in. Bridges and Ukoff tag team to get the players off the puck. Bridges comes out without it, but she gets it out of her skate. She's still going. She's going to chip it up. Bridges taking off her feet and into the boards. It goes across ice, but DiNicola is there to intercept. DiNicola is trying. She takes the player off. She gets it to Grzetich for a shot. Grzetich gets it to McGuire. McGuire rips that in. Save by the Fox River Freeze. Nice puck movement there by the Warhawks, I thought.
Yeah, the Warhawks looked really calm and confident. Two good passes to get that shot on the far point. So 5:43 to go for the game. 2-1 Warhawks. And we have Russell, Bridges, Mihalovic, McNiven, and Johnston face off in the free zone. It goes into the far corner, and it's going to be Russell with the puck. She puts the brakes on. She puts it in the slot, and Bridges had a chance, and now it pushes it to the point. Johnston takes a shot. It's high, and it goes off of the back boards behind the net. Now played over into the near corner. Russell fighting with two Freeze players. Mihalovic giving support, and now Russell has it. She backhands it into the slot. Nothing going on. Bridges with a player, and Johnston keeps it in with her hand. Nice play. She tries to play it back down, gets it deep behind the Freeze net. And now good back check there by Russell. She's still on it. Freeze have it. Russell still giving pressure. And now Bridges giving pressure. The Freeze try to play it out. Johnston has it. She plays it back down again. 4:50 to go for the game. Freeze play it behind their own net. They play it now to the half wall, and it's out of the zone to neutral ice. Hannah has it. She comes in with speed. Here comes McNiven. She fires, and it's off the post. Oh, and Zolna had it for a second, and she couldn't keep it. And, wait. Keep playing. The horn went off like a goal, it sounded. Everybody stopped for a second, but there was no goal. The ref didn't call it. We don't know how that happened. And now the Freeze have it. They gain the line. Freeze in the slot. They push it. Risley's able to cover it. 4:16 to go. A little confusion there. Maybe in the scorer's table they thought there was a goal, but no harm, no foul. 4:16 to go, 2-1 Warhawks, third period.
I don't know. Leo's over there. We're just going to blame Leo. Yeah. We're just blaming Leo for that. I think he had nothing to do with it, but just fun to give him a problem. All right, Zolna's going to be there on the faceoff. It's Zolna, Feynman, Odell out with Vanslow, and goes back to Feynman. Feynman chips around the corner, trying to get it up to Ikeda. Shot blocked away. Nice save. Double save by Risley. So Risley made a nice save. It bounced in front. Freeze player bounced it back, and she made another save. So 4:07 left to play. Too close for comfort. 2-1 Warhawks here. Zolna on the faceoff. Again, Zolna, Ikeda, Vanslow off that faceoff. Zolna chips it up. Needs someone on that puck. The player takes her time and takes a light shot. She had a little bit more time to do something else because one player was blocked and another player, no one was getting there. So it's going to be Odell and Fabian coming out. It's going to be Grzetich and Grzetich and McGuire coming in. So off the puck, that goes out to the goalie again. Too close for comfort. Little bit of a late hit into the goalie. I think the Fox River player, the ref says something. Nothing too egregious again there, but so it's going to be Ukoff for the faceoff. So it's Ukoff. Goes out to a Fox River player. They pass it back. A defensive player skates it in. There's a lot of traffic there. The shot is blocked off someone's back. The defensive player got her own rebound. She's coming and going around, passes it to the other defensive player. They're passing it back and forth. There's a shot. Oh, they had a player wide ready for a one-timer. Luckily, it didn't take off. So they're on the boards, 3:36 left to play. So somebody gets that out. It goes out. It might die right before the red line. It does not. Goes for icing. 3:27 left to play, 2-0. So too many shots on net off that face-off right there in the corner. And a little bit of puck watching happening there. So this is when we need to pick it up. Do not let up with 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to play. So Johnson, McNiven come out on defense. So there's been 3 defensive changes here. Ukoff on the faceoff, Hyman, and Vanslow. So Vivian down to take that faceoff. She blocks the player off. Hyman gets it, chips it up the board. She keeps going. She tries to chip it up. She does. She gets it to Ukoff. You got Ukoff and Vanslow. Ukoff is going to get a shot. Ukoff takes it into the glove, the chest, the gut of the Fox River Freeze goalie.
So nice play by Ukoff playing for the Hattie on that one, but a little bit low right into the chest of the goalie. She'll take the draw in the freeze zone in the far circle with Odell and Vanslow out, and now the puck is to the line to Johnston. She puts it on net, across the net. Nothing happening, and it's Odell. Odell backhands it down deep. That was Hyman. And it is Ukoff with the puck now. Ukoff to the point. McNiven has it. She fires. Fox River goalie covers that up. 2:57 to go. And Warhawks keeping the pressure on. Odell and Feynman coming back in on defense. And we still have Ukoff, Hyman, and Vanslow face off in the near circle in the freeze zone. Ukoff is taking the draw. Puck is on the ice. Ukoff controls it. Fox River has it. They play it behind the net, and now up the wall. Here comes Fox River. They play it off the wall. Beats Feynman down low, but Ukoff is there to cover. Here comes Ukoff behind the net. Ukoff's driven off the puck. No call. Feynman backhands it to Vanslow at center ice. Vanslow gets it out across the red line. Fox River is able to get it. Warhawks go for a change, but the Freeze have it, and now it's to center ice. And here comes, Ukoff had Vanslow, and now here comes the puck the other way. Feynman now plays it at the red line, and it is controlled by Fox River, and they put it down deep. Odell is going to play that behind her own net. 2:13 to go. She plays it up the wall, and it's out of the zone. Fox River is going to control it at neutral ice, and now they play it back, and here comes Fox River. They cooked everybody, and some slow legs out there for the Warhawks, and now the puck's in the slot to the point. Fox River keeps it. Now they backhand it into the high slot. There's a shot. Risley with a great save with 1 minute and 49 seconds to play. 2-1 Warhawks, and they finally get the change that they need.
I feel like everybody turned away from that player to go cover someone except the player that was shooting. So lucky that went. Right. Yeah, I don't know if they will. We'll see. So it's going to be McGuire, Grzetich back. It's Russell, Bridges, Mihalovic. 1:49 left to play. Down on the face-off. Goes to a Freeze player. Defensive player can't get that off their stick. The Freeze player had a second chance there. McGuire tries to take that. Freeze player trying to keep it in. It goes back to a Freeze player. Too many chances here. They get it to the middle. Backhanded. It's wide of the net. So Warhawks need to hustle here. They get it to the middle. A Freeze player coming in. Nice stick by Tessa. Nice glove save by Risley.
1:17, and the Freeze are definitely putting on the pressure here. You got to watch that goalie now, and she looks like she's coming. They call a timeout. And the Warhawks, hold on 1 second.
I just have to say, I felt like I was watching that in slow motion, right? The Warhawks, everybody's legs seem tired, hustling off the puck. So hopefully this timeout, coach is saying, we got 1:17 here, girls. Let's go. And like you said, they're looking for the Freeze to pull that goalie with the amount of time and where the faceoff is.
Yeah, you can't see it on your screen at home probably, but if you look on the boards and on the ice, there's just a lot of ice shavings. The puck is slow. Every puck that you try to ice really gets caught in the scruff, and so we'll see what happens. So 1:17 to go in a very evenly matched game. The Freeze are definitely putting the pressure on. The coach has the boards out, and they're setting up a play. Freeze have done a good job getting the puck in the slot, passing the puck to the slot, medium and high slot to get shots. They move it really well in their zone, but missed passes, a couple of whiffs now. The ice is slow, so it definitely benefits the Warhawks, who just seem to have sticks in the lane all day, except for the last 2 minutes here. So the Warhawks now, Risley's coming out. She's had an outstanding game per usual. Ukoff is on the ice. Maggie McGuire, Eureka Ikeda, Maddie Zolna, and Brooklyn Odell. The face-off will be in the far circle in the Warhawk zone, and empty net now as they pull the goalie, and Zolna takes the draw, fighting for it, and now it's to the circle, to the high point, and it's punched back down, and Odell has it, and the Freeze control it behind their own net. Now it's to the near side half wall, 1 minute to play, and it's pushed out to center ice, but the Freeze have it. Ikeda's on it, and now it's missed by Ukoff, and it goes back behind the goal. Odell on the puck. Odell driven off the puck by a Freeze player, 2 Freeze players there, and it's knocked out of the zone but kept in. Freeze get a shot on net. Someone's right in front. Maggie McGuire's able to take her. 42 seconds left to play. And now the Freeze have it in the corner. Warhawks are battling. Warhawks still battling. 35 seconds to play. And now the Warhawks have it. Freeze have it now. We got to get it out of the zone. Ikeda has it. It's knocked by the ref. And now it is taken by McGuire. She gets it out to center ice with 20 seconds to play. Freeze have it in the neutral zone. Now they're trying to get an entry. It's taken by Zolna. Tried to get it through neutral ice, but she couldn't. And now it's back to McGuire. McGuire fires it down. Zolna had it for a second. Still in the neutral zone. 6 seconds. Here's the finish. And now it goes down behind the Warhawks net. McGuire corrals it, and that's going to do it. The Warhawks with a great victory. Vivian Dior-Ukoff had 2 goals. Same place. She went glove side high, but we saw solid performances up and down this lineup. And of course, Risley came up big right at the end of the game when we needed her. So a great victory for the Warhawks against a really, really good Fox River Freeze team. And I think we're going to see them again.
So Warhawks came through, kept it together, played excellent defense, but again, that end of that second and that third period, there was a lot of puck watching, and I didn't really feel that we were on our A game. I did in the first period, but then we just got tired. So I don't know if that day off school and the cold weather, everybody had trouble moving. So hopefully they'll liven up. Tomorrow we have the Cyclones, and then on Sunday we have the Hawks.
You set high expectations, Abe, because I thought they were live, but yeah, there was